Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another edition of The Week in Metal. This is week 14, April 1st through April 7th. Now, this week I checked out 20 new releases. I'm going to talk about 5 of them. First up, we have SaintBreaker, Unrelenting Violence. This is thrash metal slash crossover on the Metal Archives. They're a 4-piece from Mesa, Arizona, formed in 2013. This is their second full-length album. Great riffs on this one. Very riffy, right? Reminiscent of Enforced. So if you like Enforced, check out these guys, because they're worth a listen. New Enforced album, I believe, is out later this month. So I'm sure I'll be talking about that when the time comes. Next up is Morsch, I guess. Self-titled demo. Blackened death metal. 5-piece from Germany. This is their first demo. 4 tracks. And one of the tracks is a Mortician cover. So, you should know what to expect. This is Mortician-ish, I guess you would say. You know, if you like Mortician, check them out. If you've listened to Mortician and thought they were a little too extreme, still check these guys out, because they're a little more restrained, I think, than Mortician. So, yeah, I like this. Next up is, I believe, Hässlig with Bloodrust EP. I don't know how to pronounce it. 1-piece from Spain. This is raw black metal slash punk. Okay, 1-piece from Spain. This is their second EP. 8 tracks, clocking in at 20.5 minutes. Now, raw black metal, right? This one strikes the perfect balance of like raw production, you know, but still pleasant to listen to, you know, pleasing on the ears, you know, and still raw. You know what I'm saying? With the production, they just found the perfect balance. So yeah. Vocals, just straight raw black metal. I wrote inaudible screaming, right? So that's what you get with the vocals. Musically is where this stands out. Punkiness to the strumming, you know, punkiness, and the drums, like not your standard, you know, fast as you can black metal drumming. It's very punky drumming, but still black metal, you know. It's really good. So yeah, good raw black metal. Next up is Bloodrust at Glory's End. This is death metal. 1-man project from the Falkland Islands. Self-described old school death metal. I don't know if I would describe it as old school, but, you know, old school adjacent, maybe, you know. It's good. Last is Anthropophagous, Abuse of a Corpse. This is death metal. 4-piece from Massachusetts. This is their second full-length album. 8 songs, clocking in at just over 36 minutes. I call this no-frills death metal. Some death metal bands try to get fancy and cutesy, you know, have slow parts and talking parts and whatever, you know. No frills, you know, death metal. I believe Night Rhythms Recordings is going to be putting this out on vinyl. Anyway, that's the 5 that I wrote down. Now, I spent a lot more time than normal this week listening to music. So a lot of things that I have on my blog that I checked out, I listened to the whole album, you know, with a lot of these. And I still passed on it. You know, to me, a good album, right? You listen to it and you try to assess am I going to want to listen to this again, right? Some of these, I listened to it. I didn't hate it. I made it all the way through it. But I said, would I want to listen to this again? You know, possibly purchase this on CD and listen to this again someday. And a lot of these, I'm like, it's not, I just listened to it and it's not very memorable, you know. It's not like something I want to go back and listen to again. I just want to move on, kind of thing. So, you know, there's some of that on this list, but everybody's different, right? So you may not feel that way. That's why I put links to everything I checked out on my blog. You know, there was some gore grind that I was going to talk about, and I listened to it again today, and I just wasn't in the mood for the gore grind, you know. So Putrefacta and Gangrene Discharge, you know. Seem to remember liking Gangrene Discharge a little better, but I liked them both. But like today, I just wasn't in the mood for the gurgling vocals, you know. What else? There was a thrash band, you know, that the music was good, but when the vocals started, I'm like, I can't handle these vocals, right? So, you know, death metal, Penny Coffin, you know, I've listened to them before. You know, this is their third EP. I don't know, just I listened to it, I didn't hate it, you know, but you know, passed on it, you know. But yeah, I recommend always going to my blog, and some of you do. One day somebody went and clicked on every single link and checked out everything, you know, which is cool. If the website is slow, because my host is crappy, you know, may have to move. I don't know, you know, move or pay him more, you know, basically, you know. Anyway, that's it for the week in metal for week 14. Yeah, I'll probably be doing something during the week, you know, like maybe a collection update. I think I'm going to do an all Nunslaughter episode, because I got more Nunslaughter stuff that I haven't shown you, you know. If you haven't checked out my Easter video, spelling out Easter with records, lost 2 subscribers from that video, you know. So yeah, controversial, I guess. Go check it out. If you like Nunslaughter, check out the Easter video. That's it. That's it for the week in metal. We'll see you later this week. Thanks for watching.